What if the biggest reason to upgrade to the iPhone 18 Pro Max has absolutely nothing to do with the camera, the processor, or even Apple Intelligence? What if the real game changer is something we have been begging Apple to fix for a decade, and they are finally ready to deliver? But there is a massive catch. To give us what we want, Apple is reportedly breaking its most sacred design rule, and it is going to cost you. For years, Apple has been completely obsessed with making iPhones thinner and lighter, but multiple trusted leaks suggest the iPhone 18 Pro Max is flipping the script. It is rumored to be noticeably thicker, heavier, and more expensive than the current model. At first glance, that sounds like a total disaster. Nobody wants a brick in their pocket, and nobody wants to pay more money. So why on earth would Apple suddenly reverse a decade of design trends? The answer is simple: battery life. Reports indicate that Apple is stuffing a massive battery between 5,100 and 5,200 mAh inside this device. If these rumors are true, this will be the largest battery ever placed inside an iPhone. To make room for it, the phone's thickness could increase up to 8.8 millimeters, and the weight could easily push past 240 grams. This small sacrifice in comfort exists for one clear reason. It is designed to completely destroy battery anxiety. We are talking about a phone that can easily survive a brutal day of heavy use. You can do hours of gaming, shoot 4K video, run intense AI tasks, stream music, and scroll social media without ever looking at your battery percentage. For millions of users, eliminating the need for a midday charge or a bulky power bank is a way bigger upgrade than any minor camera tweak. But a giant battery is only the beginning of this hardware reset. If you look at the front of the device, you will notice a massive visual change. Leaks claim Apple is finally shrinking the dynamic island by up to 35%. They are supposedly achieving this by hiding key Face ID components directly under the display. This means the massive 6.9-inch screen will look incredibly clean and immersive. You get less distraction and way more usable screen real estate. It brings us closer than ever to the dream of a true full-screen iPhone. A smaller cutout completely changes how the phone feels in your hands every single day. Watching movies, playing games, and browsing the web will feel entirely uninterrupted and natural. Under the hood, the performance leaps are just as dramatic. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is expected to debut the revolutionary A20 Pro chip. This will be Apple's very first smartphone processor built on TSMC's cutting-edge 2-nanometer process. In plain English, this means the chip can pack more power while consuming significantly less energy. It delivers blazing fast speeds, better thermal management, and incredibly smart efficiency. When you combine this 2-nanometer powerhouse with a rumored jump to 12 GB of RAM, the iPhone 18 Pro Max becomes an absolute beast for on-device AI. Apple Intelligence will no longer have to rely heavily on cloud servers. Instead, your most complex AI tasks will run locally on the device. This translates to near-instant response times, buttery smooth multitasking, and ultimate data privacy. However, all this advanced technology requires a lot of physical space inside the digital storage. Because of this, rumors suggest Apple might completely kill off the 256 GB storage tier for the Pro Max. Instead, a massive 512 GB could become the brand new baseline. While more storage sounds amazing, it creates a serious pricing problem. Combined with ongoing global memory shortages, this storage bump is expected to push the starting price up to a staggering $1,399. Why does Apple think you need 512 GB just to start? Because localized AI models, ultra-high-resolution photos, and massive ProRes video files take up an insane amount of space. If this phone is meant to be a pocket-sized supercomputer, cheap storage is no longer an option. And that brings us to the groundbreaking camera upgrades. Multiple supply chain sources report that Apple is preparing a brand new 48-megapixel fusion camera equipped with a physical variable aperture system. This allows the camera lens to physically open and close to control how much light hits the sensor. In bright sunlight, it narrows to capture razor-sharp details. In low-light environments, it opens wide to swallow up every bit of available light. This is a feature normally reserved for professional DSLR cameras. With a true variable aperture, portrait photography will look completely natural, night shots will be blindingly clear, and background blur will be authentic instead of looking like a cheap software trick. On top of that, Apple is rumored to be testing a stacked image sensor. By separating the light-capturing layer from the processing layer, the phone can capture images faster, reduce digital noise, and provide incredible dynamic range in tough lighting conditions. When you look at the big picture, the iPhone 18 Pro Max does not feel like a boring yearly refresh. It feels like a total hardware overhaul. You get a thicker body, a monstrous battery, a shrunken dynamic island, a 2-nanometer chip, 12 GB of RAM, a 512 GB base storage model, a variable aperture camera, and next-level local AI. It is undeniable that this phone will be an absolute powerhouse. The real question is whether these massive upgrades can truly justify the highest price tag we have ever seen on a Pro Max. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon like that, and give your best opinion about this product.